Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Quick look at the daily time frame. We see that nothing has changed. Bitcoin continues to move in an increasingly narrow range, really. So it continues to look a little bit like a triangle. But as I said, real Elliott Wave triangles are really rare, and typically these patterns turn into something different. However, we don't want to rule out a triangle pattern, and if a triangle develops here, then in my opinion we need a few more waves here to continue to be able to track this, and then the wave 4 would unfold as a triangle, and a direct breakout to the upside is then getting increasingly likely, and a breakout to the upside would be indicated with a break above 71,650 followed by a break above 73,600, which is this third wave high. However, it could then in this instance still be a high B wave, so we don't want to get too excited too early or prematurely. So which other patterns can we identify here? Well, first of all, I think it's important to recognize that whatever micro pattern is unfolding here in the correction, and these change a lot, that is just normal. That's just normal behavior in corrections. What really matters is if the bulls can turn up before the price breaks below 50.7k. This is, as per Elliott Wave and as per the structure, the space we have to give Bitcoin in the current correction. We are likely in a wave 4 correction, and this wave 4 correction should still be unfolding and should eventually lead to a fifth wave to the upside that can take us to 90, maybe 100k. The thing is, I cannot really confirm to you yet the target for the next wave up because we don't really have a low in place for wave 4, but it should be in the region 90 to 100k in wave 5 of 3. Now, that's very important because that means, okay, whatever the price does here, if there is a pullback and we're holding 50.7k, we can still go ahead with the assumption on the chart that we are in a wave 4 and should then be still on track into the direction of new all-time highs and possibly towards the 100k region. Of course, that's a lot of space we have to give Bitcoin there, but I can tell you that the internal projections of the structure, they don't really tell me that the price will come down to 50.7k. So that's a little bit too far away. It is technically necessary that we give Bitcoin that space, but really internal projections don't really forecast a move below 55k. So that is what I think is sort of the maximum damage that Bitcoin could do here, based on what I can see right now. Okay, so it might not even be 55k, which by the way is the 38.2 retracement and one of the ideal targets for a fourth wave correction. There are, as I said, a few ways how this correction can unfold. There are always plenty of options within a correction, plenty of different corrective patterns, from an ABC structure to a WXY triangle and so on. I'm tracking 2 mainly. I've decided to track only 2, even though there are many other options. And then have to obviously adjust if the market tells me the microstructure is morphing and transforming. So what we have here is a short-term bullish and short-term bearish count, which we're going to talk about on the 1 hour time frame. So if I go to the 1 hour, here we can see the short-term bullish and short-term bearish potentials in this correction. So the short-term bearish one is the yellow count, which is the WXY pattern, wave W. X wave peaked here around the 27th of March, and the Y wave to the downside is now unfolding. That Y wave is an ABC structure, and we completed the A wave already. It is possible that the B wave is also complete, which would be confirmed with a break below yesterday's low around 65k. Then, if that level breaks, it gets increasingly likely that we are in a C wave down towards 59k. So that would be the most straightforward pattern, but then Bitcoin would need to break down, which is probable because we've seen a sharp rejection yesterday after yesterday's rally. But then this means that after the next low, if we reach that target area there, around 59k, I mean, the price technically speaking only really needs to go below the wave W low, and that's basically below 60.9k. but that would fulfill the yellow count. So if we break below 60.9K, technically the yellow count would be fulfilled and we have to be on high alert for a possible reversal. And with this pattern, the next low could complete the wave 4 correction. In a more extended version of this correction, the corrective rally is still unfolding, and it would be A, B, C, and we are basically still caught in a B wave rally. The reason why this is probable is that B waves tend to extend, they like to do that, and the move down, which happened here into the Tuesday low, was only corrective. So in 3 waves. So we haven't got really clear confirmation that we take the direct route down at this stage, but it's possible in a WXY pattern. But in the ABC in white, we have a larger A, B, C structure and could reach 75 to 76K in wave C of B before we come down in the larger C wave of the correction, which then also could reach like 60K, 59K before a price recovery and rally occurs. Of course, other patterns are possible. These are for me the 2 most probable pathways, and it's very simple to distinguish between the 2. If there's a break below yesterday's low, which as I said is around 65K, it would confirm yellow. As long as that level is holding, however, the white count has a chance. But the problem is the C wave within wave B, as you might see it here, it's definitely not an impulse. It could be a diagonal pattern, and in the event of a diagonal, this here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this, and we're dealing here with an AB of wave 3, but that is not a probable scenario, but that B wave should really turn around basically from here, okay? Surely could get another low. That's why I said yesterday's low is really the key threshold here. Yeah, and then obviously if the white count is being followed and we get an aggressive B wave, also possibly more bullish projections come onto the chart, like direct breakout counts. But we first need to see if Bitcoin can even rally in the C wave before we talk about something more bullish. You know that overall, the overarching pattern, it suggests trend continuation to the upside. So it can always be that Bitcoin continues to rally more directly, but I just have no evidence for that at this stage. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.